The Comlite LAN 4000 software can be customized to accommodate the wide variety of medical specialty offices that use our software. This particular layout is for a small dental office with one doctor and one hygienist working 3 operatories. When they installed our software, they went to our setup screen on the administrative station, and they can give the station a name, decide whether they want it to pop up off the taskbar automatically or not when a new light lights up, decide if they want to hear a chime at this station or not, and so on and so forth. The screen tab is where they decide how many buttons they think they're going to need for their particular office size. In this example, we've chosen a 3x4 layout. Sequencing is a feature that is not commonly used in dentistry, but it is used quite often in medical specialties and optometric practices. There are different chime types so that you can have a different chime for different providers, so that if you don't hear your chime, you don't have to bother to look at the panel. We also have timing buttons. We can have a down timer, which would be used to time in a dental office numbing up a patient or perhaps doing an impression. We also have up timers for timing certain tasks or procedures that will populate a spreadsheet and provide analytical data about how long these take and give you average times over a period of time. The button tab is used to actually label the individual buttons, pick button colors, and default light colors. The text tab is used to pre-store your text messages you use all the time. And the Miscellaneous tab, you can have different skin types and save configuration files, and this is where you would access your administrative logs for looking at timing functions. From a usage standpoint, there are 2 hotspots per button. You click on the button, the light lights solid, and in this case it means the hygienist's next patient has arrived. If I click on it again, the light will flash. That could be hygiene signaling back to the front desk saying, I know I can't do anything right now because I'm still with my current patient. You can click on the light itself and it will change colors between red, green, and blue, and that could indicate different things such as maybe she has 2 patients waiting up front or 3 patients waiting up front. When hygiene goes to get her patient, she will turn that light out and simply bring her back to the operatory. If the doctor needs to page an assistant to operatory 2, he can light operatory 2. Flashing means the doctor's in that with a patient, and he now needs his assistant to go there. If you notice, there are different chimes for different people. The assistant's chime alerts them to look and know that they need to go to operatory 2. When hygiene's ready for a check, they will simply light their check button on their column. The doctor's chime sounds and he sees that he's needed for a hygiene check. He will go and do the check, and she then will turn her light out because she's done with that, and perhaps her next patient has just arrived. This will cycle through this way throughout the day. The other button we haven't looked at yet is a timer button. Let's say they numb me up and they want to time it for 10 minutes if that's how long it takes. This timer will be seen at every location that has Comlite throughout the office, and when it gets down to 0, you will hear a different chime for the timer and the light will go from solid to flashing. To use our text messaging, you simply click on the text button. It opens our text interface. I click on the drop-down window, click on the preset text message, I click on where I want to send it, and hit send. An incoming message shows you the time it was sent, and the name of the station that sent it, and the message itself. If I don't know where a person is, I can click on a message and simply hit send all, and in that example it will send it to all the stations. Down here are my outgoing text messages. If I have an incoming message, I'll send one to myself here. It would show up in my upper panel, and again, the time, name of the station that sent it, and the message itself. Using the delete key on my keyboard will delete a highlighted message, or the clear button will clear all incoming and outgoing text messages.